Okay, I'm going to show you 3 strengthening exercises and 3 stretches you can do for your knees. And it's also for hip strength muscles through the hip to the knee joint, the quadriceps, going through the hamstrings and then the glutes a little bit too. So you don't really need anything. The one thing you need is some sort of a step, probably like a couple of inches. You could even just use a book. Something you can put one foot on. So I'm using this brick paver right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one foot on the paver, and I'm going to put the other foot out in front, and then I'm going to bend my knee and hip that's on the paver, and my leg here, the heel touches the floor, and then I come back up, straighten the knee out, bend the knee and the hip, straighten. Here, I'm going to try that 20 or 25 times. If that causes pain, try something a little bit lower. A lower step. So I'll show you from here. My foot's up, my other leg is up in front like this, and my leg that's on the paver, bend at the knee and the hip, touch the free leg, the heel to the floor, and then come back up, down, up, 20 to 25 reps. You'll feel that in the quad here, where it inserts near the knee, and then probably in the IT band here too. So that's first exercise. Second thing you're going to do is, I'll get this out of the way. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to lie down on your side, on the ground, on the floor here. And then I'm going to put my bottom leg, which is my right leg, straight out, and with my left leg, the top leg crossed over, and the foot flat on the floor. And from here, I'm going to raise the right leg, the bottom leg, up off the floor, which is tough to do, and that's going to work the adductor on the inner thigh. That's the inner thigh muscle. Raise the leg up as high as you can off the floor. Set it back down. Raise, lower. Raise, lower. Strengthening the adductor muscles here on the inner thigh. Again, do what you can. Try for 10 or 15. Once you can do that, work for 20, 25. Okay? Then of course turn and do the same thing here on this side. Leg up and over. Bottom leg is straight, in this case the left leg, raise and lower. Raise and lower. And the last exercise here is also on the floor. What you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees and your hips. My knees are bent at 90 degrees and my hips are bent at about 45 degrees. So 45-degree angle here, 90-degree angle at the knee. Legs are stacked one on top of the other. I'm going to raise my top leg and kick straight back, hip extension. And then I'm going to bring the knee forward, rest the leg, lift the leg, extend the knee back. All while doing this, let me turn my angle. 45 degrees, 90 degrees at the knee. Keeping my torso stable. Raise the leg, kick into extension, no movement at the torso. So we're not dipping forward here. Okay, bring the leg back down, up, extension here. Turn and do the same thing on the other side. Again, 10, 15 reps, then work your way up to 20 if you can. Okay, so a couple of stretches, as long as we're down here on the floor. The first stretch is really good for hamstrings, which can help to alleviate pain in the knees a little bit. And you're also going to stretch through the lumbar spine. So I'm going to sit all the way back against the wall, put my rear end all the way back against the wall. My legs are straight out in front of me with the toes pulled back towards my shins here. I can already feel that stretch, the hamstrings here, underneath. And then from here, what I'd like to do is take my hands and go straight up in the air. Breathe, keep my shoulders and my head back if possible. Again, hips are against the wall here, reach, breathing, come on down. To make that even a little more challenging, you can invert your hands here, interlock your fingers, invert your hands, and reach. Stretches even more. Okay, so stretch number 1. Stretch number 2 is really a good core strengthening exercise. Shoulders, midsection, but it's also going to stretch here through the glute medius. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get into like as if we were going to do a push-up. So push-up position here. Okay, and then I'm going to take one leg, so in this case my right leg, and then I'm going to sweep it underneath me and set the outside of the foot down on the ground over here. All the while keeping my torso square to the floor, to my mat. That stretches me in the right hip and the glute medius there. Breathing here. Rest, switch. Sweep the knee. Torso stays flat. Same thing. I'll do one from the side here. Push up position. Here, leg sweeps underneath. Foot is flat on the floor. The outside of my left foot is flat on the floor. Okay? And then one more great stretch is going to be for the IT band here. Okay? So originates here in the hip and then inserts into the knee as well. So IT band is what I'm going to take my left leg and cross it over my right leg. And then I'm going to reach down to the floor and rotate to my left. So left leg over right, reach down into the left. Breathe. Okay, come on up, switch, right leg over left, down into the right, and breathe. Okay, so go ahead and try those exercises to help try to improve that knee strength and decrease the pain a little bit. So good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.